up on my phone, so I'm good.
Dope. All right, I'm going to tell them they're good to go. SML, welcome to the playoffs, boys. Clink, how are we doing tonight?
Doing great, man. Happy to be back on the mic with you, back in the booth, ready to call a hopefully great game between two really solid players.
Yeah, Doink and QP, these are two guys with some history. Two very good players. QP, obviously very dominant in the SML right now. Doink has had some issues with the playoffs. We've already seen a member of his primer posse, Doink, won tonight with Beans in the very close, currently, Dolphins and Jaguars game. We'll be giving some updates as we go here, or at least doing my best to, as it looks like the Bucs will get the ball and start this game out.
Yes, sir. I'm looking for a good one. Doink's definitely struggled throughout the year. He's got that young quarterback and not really
A good
not
one.
really found that not really found a groove to do anything consistently. So we'll see if he can put together one of his good games here today and take down what should be the favorite in QP.
Yeah, it's a tough matchup for this Commanders team. They're very good in the trenches, but unfortunately, this is just a loaded defense they're going to have to deal with. As Tom Brady going to hand this one off to Rachaad White, been kind of a revelation for Q here, as he's going to go up for about 11 yards.
Yeah, and he went with Rachaad White for this season. I'd gone with Leonard Fournette. It looks like he made the right choice. Rachaad White's looked really good for him this year. He gets kind of slowed down behind the offensive line there, but still able to find the hole off to the right and pick up a good 11 yards to start the game off.
Yeah, and of course, Doink keeping De'Aaron Payne this time around, but still kind of struggling with the run defense. We're going to see another big hole here as Leonard Fournette, he's going to take this one up for another 10.
And something that you pointed out right at the start is that the Commanders are good in the trenches, and Q's offensive line is just pushing them around, making them look like they're nothing right now.
Yeah, Q is very successful on the ground. We talk about his passing, but he is a great runner. Sometimes he gets away from his. We're going to see it. Just another huge gain here. This is 3 plays, 3 first downs, all runs.
3 plays, 31 yards, 2 different running backs. The defensive line looks lost right now. I don't know. I don't think there's an injury. It looks like they've got everyone to start the game, but right now, Doink's got no answers for Q. He's running all over him.
Yeah, this has been a thing for the Commanders all season. It's a talented line, but I don't know if it's scheming or what. But Doink has really struggled against the run all season long. Q seems content to take this. He started this game out with 4 straight rushes. Finally, doesn't get a first down on this one.
Yeah, the time Doink rallied to the football, there's a decent hole there. Q didn't get through it as cleanly as you'd hope, and Doink rallies up to make the stop. But still, Q set the ground game and set up a good passing attack that could strike here eventually.
Yeah, and he's going for it here, rolling out with Speedy Tom as he's going to take this one up for no gain.
Oh, man. Well, that's 5 straight rushes, right?
Yep. Yeah, with an unlikely source for the 5th. As Dan actually hits the Thanos Club shot play for a touchdown here in snowy Buffalo. And Dump started this one out hot, but now goes down about to be 28-14.
Oof. Hate that for Dump. Thought he had a good chance against Dan, but good little curl route there by Q to pick up a first down and keep the chains moving.
Yeah, well timed. Basically impossible to guard with these set feet, lead, elite, good gunslinger pass guys. Whatever the name of that ability is, that ball just gets there so fast.
It does. And it looked like he played underneath coverage, and Tom Brady's still able to squeak it in there.
Yep, just crazy. We're going to get a play action here. Brady back to pass, mostly bottled up. He's going to chuck this one away safely.
Yeah, smart throwaway there. Pressure was coming. This is where you expect to see that D-line make some noise. He's got to make some good, quick reads. But he's looks settled in right now to start the game, which is exactly what you want to see if you're rooting for Q here.
Yeah, 100%. As we're going to get a touchdown in the Dolphins-Jaguars game. Beans gets on the board, his first touchdown of the game, as going up the seam, picked off. Kendall Fuller undercuts the route. Washington going to take over.
I was watching that. It looked tight, but I thought he was going to be able to squeeze it in there with Brady, and Kendall Fuller makes a great play, jumps the route, and is able to undercut it underneath Otten and going the other way. So all that good opening drive stuff for Q is all for naught.
Yeah, that's one thing I've noticed with Q in these games recently. He's lost. He's run well in all of them, and he kind of seems to get away from it, and it's cost him a couple times. We watched it against Meats. We saw it against QB. Hopefully we don't see it here for him today. Really, he's looked great. We're going to see bubble screen here first for Howell, try and get him in a groove. It's going out to Jahan Dotson for a gain of 8.
That's a smart play by Doink to start it off with a little underneath route, easy completion, get Howell comfortable in the pocket. His first playoff game, he can get rattled very easily. And so letting him kind of get comfortable is a smart decision here.
Certainly can. Got to watch McLaurin on this post. I know it's what Doink loves. He's going to go underneath instead to a Kwugbanum. Love to see my former tight end getting the first down here.
Yeah, it didn't look super open, but that outside linebacker looked like from Q never stuck with him. Kind of got caught up in the middle there, watching that in, and leaves the drag wide open. Doink makes the right read and gets a good first down.
So he's going to go to the RPO here. It's going to be Brian Robinson trying to get the outside. Gets 5 yards. We do have a takeaway as well as Bean gets a pick off of Matt, so he is actually back in the red zone down 3.
How much time's left in that game?
5 minutes left in the fourth, coming up on 3rd and 5.
Wow, look at Bean. Could also might be able to come up with an upset. Interesting to watch, though, here. This game progresses. It's 2 RPOs already from Doink. Maybe he sees something there that he can attack Q on.
Yeah, and hopefully it's not Vita Vea because he destroys this play in the backfield. My Lord, lost it 2.
Yeah, when I had the Bucks last half cycle, definitely a guy who you never really want to run up against. Vita Vea can just wreak havoc. Doesn't matter who's on him, near him. He could be held and still make a tackle. So definitely want to avoid him at all costs.
Yeah, and one thing you want to be careful of, traps are very good in this game, but they're going to leave him unblocked, and generally the pulling guard is not going to get over there in time to stop that freight train.
No.
So big 3rd and 7 here as Doink's going to run the ball, and he's got it. Brian Robinson goes up for, looks like about 10 yards. First down up to the 43.
It was good identification by Doink there. He saw that opening on the right side, and Q was probably in a pass commit, and Doink took advantage. Big first down there.
Really smart play call. Dangerous against this team. He's going to go to the play action now, check it down underneath to Robinson again. He's going to take this one up for a sizable gain, pushes a guy off, and gets a first down out of it.
Well, that was a friendly spin, kind of got free and was able to get a big first down. Doink's looking comfortable on offense right now.
He is, and that's the thing. He can get in a groove with some of these quick hitters, the short stuff, and that can kind of be hard to take him out of once he kind of gets going with Howell. Let's see if he sticks with it as he's going to the pass here. First down. He's going to have that drag, hits it again. This is McLaurin, free on the outside, takes a big hit, but holds onto the ball, and he's up for a first down in the 16.
Yeah, if I'm Q here, I'm probably gonna adjust to some hard flats. Try to force Doink into making Howell make a play. I'm not sure he can, and just kind of give up the medium stuff for a little bit and try to catch him in not paying attention.
Yeah, Howell can hit the drags all day. You got to make him start doing more than that. This is a good start here as this run's going to be bottled up. Robinson loses 1.
Yeah, outside the outside run there for Robinson, there really haven't been many lanes for him on these 4 rushes. So if you play tight, you play hard flats, and you keep taking away the run like Q's been doing, I think he'll be more than fine here.
Yeah, absolutely. As we're going to try Robinson again, he's going to only get about 1 or 2 here. And Raheem Mostert breaks free for a huge touchdown in the Dolphins Jaguars game. 20-13 Fins with 4:11 left.
You said Fins, and it made me think of Fins.
Yes, yeah.
But no, Dolphins.
Yeah, couple Fins in this league, yeah.
Doink's got
as much as I would love to see Fins up in a playoff game, unfortunately, we will not see that this season. We are seeing a lot of hot routes here out of Doink. This is a creative play on the field. Howell drops back to look. He's going to try a corner route. This is dangerous, and I think he's lucky that one was out of bounds.
And that's exactly what you got to do. Is that's what you're going to get from Howell if you make him throw downfield. So Q's really got to step up, play tight defense to the line, and make Howell throw more passes like that because he's going to throw some to the defense.
Yeah, the more 3rd and 8s you're going to get into, the better your chances of defense against Doink. The kick is up and the kick is good, so nice to see old Smooth get that one out of the way early. 3-0 Commies. 6:52 left in the second.
Yeah, good opening drive by him. Way to hold Q, get the pick early, come back and answer with a 3 points, kind of a free 3 there. At least a 6-point swing on that pick and drive. So, let's see how Q responds here. He moved the ball pretty well until that last pass, so I think he'll be able to do it again, but he's got to settle in and not get too crazy like we've seen him do at times previously.
100%, as it looks like the Colts' fate is going to be sealed here. Dump throws a red zone interception on the run, down 2 scores. Dan, mashing the triangle button, does a little hurdle in the air for no reason, but I think that's going to probably seal the Colts here.
Well, congrats to Dan to move on. Dump had the unluckiness of having to play while on the road, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Good season by him overall.
Yeah, tough break. This is definitely going to seal it because James Cook is just gallivanting. He's gone for 80 yards. That's going to be a touchdown, Buffalo.
Oh.
This one's definitely over.
Oh, my. Yep, that'll do it.
Yeah, that will do it.
Our focus is on the 2 games now. Jags and Dolphins, and here in Tampa. See if Q can close this wall.
Yeah, he's going to have a tough time closing this one out in the second quarter, but I do know what you mean.
Got ahead of myself a little bit there.
Yeah, it's all right. As that's going to be a tight window, but Cade Otton comes up with a catch. He's got a first down up to the 50. Boy, oh boy, there was not a lot of space there.
No, that's a pass that only a few quarterbacks in this league can make, and Tom Brady's one of them. Heck of a pass. I never would have thrown that if it's me, but he squeezes it in there and gets a big first down.
Yeah, absolutely. I think I heard an R ball from Tampa Bay for Doink here. We're going to check down in the play action of Leonard Fournette. He's going to get clocked, but gets a gain of 8, holds onto the football, most importantly.
Who are we drug testing here, Mike? What are you talking about?
Got drug tested, You stumble over your words one time. It's a tough crowd when you're in the booth.
Hey, listen, it's been a long week, and we're here. That's all I can say.
So Brady in the gun, 2nd and 2. I like this formation quite a bit. Making some checks here. You got to watch out for the Evans streak, little double move thing in the play action is not that play. Going to go for the out, and that one was tight too. Swatted away. Kind of lucky it wasn't taken for 6.
Yeah, Q's very lucky that he got the SWAT animation from the defender there. I don't know what he saw. I don't think it was ever really open. It looked like a predetermined read. If the Evans wasn't there, he saw the user on that side and went back to the right. There was nothing there.
Yep, and now we're getting Rachaad White up for another gain, and we are actually about to wipe another game off the board. Matt gets a pick 6. It's going to end that one. Dump actually just got picked off again, so that one's like dead, like really over. So looks like we got Buffalo moving on, Miami moving on. All we got left is the Commies and the Bucks.
Oh, all the focus shifts here. Who's going to go on to play?
Oh God, that's a bad pass. And it's picked off. Nice user by Doink. Q just panics, throws that one that was covered the whole way. Cole Holcomb all over it.
Yeah, it's a really late read. In this year, you really can't make those late reads along the sideline. They're either incomplete or exactly what you saw there. Doink does a good job to recover to the corner route and gets rewarded with a user lurk.
He does, and so far everything coming up Washington early. Let's see if he can capitalize on the going read option on the first play. Bold strategy. Gonna hand it off to Robinson. Nothing there.
Read option and read it wrong.
Yeah, there's mostly no read or option on that. I think it was pretty much just a handoff.
Yeah, it was. But it's good to see him mixing up a little different stuff here and see if he can't get something to go again on his second drive.
Yeah, Prime says I'm starting to salivate, and I don't think that's the case. Doink and Meats are 2 styles that are not fun to play against, so I would definitely rather take my chances against Q, I think. As we're going to see McLaurin going long here. This is one thing you got to watch out for. It's going to be a check down instead. Robinson tries the spin move. That's been dead for this entire Madden. But it's a nice gain of 5.
Yeah, I haven't seen a successful spin move, except maybe Q pulling one off. But there it is.
Gouda actually broke my ankles with one.
Ooh, look, Gouda. Well, the underneath stuff again. Q's really got to adjust here and start taking it away and stop letting him take it underneath.
He does that here. He's going to force a terrible pass from Doink. What's going to happen? Falls to the turf. 4th down.
But that's what you need. Take away all the underneath stuff. Howell can't make that deep pass. Force him into that type of situation. Even if it's 1st and long, it doesn't matter. Take away all the underneath stuff.
Yep.
He can beat you over the top.
Yep, 100%. Q did an excellent job there. Survives the pick. He's going to get the ball back. Does not fumble in the tackle battle. Boy, I'm fair catching that 11 out of 10 times.
Yeah. There's not much reason to return stuff.
Yeah, it's
Although
very rare. It does happen. So Brady under center, 1st and 10, looking to get some points on the board. He's going to go play action. Nice patience for the crosser over the middle. Chris Godwin with the big gain here is going to eventually be brought down at 38.
Q was patient there. He saw that Doink's user was out on the right side. He had to kind of cycle back and started to look back at Mike Evans. Q was patient, saw the crosser coming open, and hits it beautifully.
Yeah, very well done there. We're going to now get Leonard Fournette up the middle, another big gain. I really want to see Q stick with this run game. It's just been too good.
Yeah, I mean, he's averaging, close to 8 yards per carry right now between the two running backs. He's got to keep it on the ground. He had a couple 1 or 2 yard runs there, so got to be a little conservative. But he's looked really good on the ground. I definitely agree that he should keep trying to pound it there until Doink loads the box, and then try to hit him with some of that over the top play action or anything like that.
Yeah, split close. This is that fullback play everybody loves. Rachaad White up the middle. He's going down for a gain of 6, and again, just chunk play after chunk play on the ground.
Yeah, there's no reason to really put the ball in the air other than keeping your ratios good. So definitely keep the ball on the ground, keep pushing it downfield, and slow and steady wins the race in these playoff games.
Yeah, as Doink stays in the nickel here, and you can see he's really just worried about this pass game. As Leonard Fournette's going to shove off a guy, he's going to go in for 6, touchdown Bucs.
And there it is. Q sticks with the run game and gets rewarded. Gets a little bit of a lucky break tackle animation, but it doesn't matter. He's using what's working, and he's just got to keep sticking to it.
Yeah, you can tell Doink is just very worried about the pass game, as rightfully so. So many weapons here. He's just been in so much nickel, so much light personnel, and this offensive line is just too good, just creating massive holes here.
Agreed. And while Doink's doing that, Q's going to take advantage and keep pounding the rock.
Oh boy, first kick return.
Ooh, nothing.
Yeah, you know that Doink will go for the special team scores. I think QP forgot that one there. I'll be curious to see if we go to the fullback the rest of the game.
I would if I'm him.
Yeah.
Definitely in a playoff game, there's no holding back for Doink. He's going to try to win at all costs. I don't blame him. Taking anything that he can get is probably smart against a great player like you.
Yeah, no doubt. Try and get that quick strike and not have to worry about this defense. As we just see all these stars on the field again. Going to start with the run here. Brian Robinson, good space. A lot of space. He's got a big gain here. He's going up past the 50. Eventually going to be brought down at the 47.
And that's a situation where Q's user overcommits to that outside lane. Doink does a great job of cutting it back up the middle to where Q's user should have been. The gap that he's responsible for, and takes it off for a huge gain.
Yeah, it's a big run. He's going to need more of those. He's going to abandon it here. He's under pressure. The ball does fall safely to the turf. There's throw out of sacks, man. Whew, dangerous.
It can be real dangerous, and it feels like it's kind of a roll of the dice if you're going to throw it direct to a defender, or if you're going to get a nice lucky throw into the dirt like that one was. Doink gets lucky there, and lives to see another down.
Yeah, survives 2nd and 10, going back to the pass. He's going to find the toe. Oh boy, there's Sam Howell. He's rattled.
And that's what you need. You get him a couple incompletions in a row, and now he's going to start missing some of that underneath stuff. And Q's in a really good spot to take advantage of everything that Doink is hampered by with having a bad quarterback.
Yeah, 3rd and 10 is not the spot you want to be. That's why I was surprised to see the second pass, honestly, instead of the run. Howell drops back to pass. He wants that little return route, gets it, but it's going to be short. Despite the best efforts of Terry McLaurin, Q takes the timeout, 4th and 5, and here comes Doink for a 59-yard field goal in the playoffs.
Now, if there's someone I'm not confident in being able to hit a 59-yarder, despite being able to with pretty much anyone in this Madden,
there's the wind.
it's Doink.
Oh boy, how's he do? The kick is up. And the kick is safely through the uprights.
It's good. Yeah,
2 for 2 on the day for Doink. Yep.
You can hit field goals from anywhere in this game. But a good drive, good job to get points. He didn't take enough time off the clock. Q still got 2 timeouts in 40 seconds. That's a lot of time for Q to get back down and at 3. Put the pressure right back on Doink to make it, where a field goal doesn't take the lead to start the second half.
Yeah, now one good thing with Doink is he does get the ball at half, so it's not the end of the world here if he gets scored on. If he gets a stop, it's a huge momentum swing for him.
Agreed. Yeah, definitely needs that. We'll see what Q comes out and does here, if he's going to press or take it safe and run the ball.
I would be aggressive on him. That's what he's going to do. That's a strike to Mike Evans on the right sideline, the prime throw.
That is the prime throw against the cover 2 or cover 3 cloud, where you got that hard flat on that side, and Q properly identifies it, hits it quick, and he's in business already to get points here.
Yep, all the way up to the 45 already. Still has 1 timeout. Little bold hybrid man zone call here from Doink. Brady back to pass. Not a lot of rush. Going to find the out route. Chris Godwin is going to get out of bounds. All the way up to the 29. Nightmare scenario for the commies here on this drive.
Yeah, I understand putting sweat into a hard flat when you're in the red zone, when you're at the goal line. But in a situation like this, I don't like that play. Let the guy go try to hit the quarterback.
Yeah. Yeah, it just seems a little foolish to give Brady that kind of time, as he's going to drop back to pass again. He doesn't take the corner route. He can't get away. Tommy's old leg's going to fail him on that one. And he's going to let the clock run here.
Yeah, I'm curious. I was waiting for the timeout to come in. That was a very curious play call here. I don't think he's got the wind to be able to hit a 57-yarder from here, but it looks like he's going to let the clock run down and try.
Yeah, I was wondering if maybe he was going for a quick play call to try and get out there and just hit like a slant or an out or something, get him a little closer. But it looks like we're just going to try the field goal here from the 40.
Yeah, 57 yards. I mean, it's gonna be tough. What the wind looks like here. I mean, it's obviously able to be hit, but we'll see if he can do it.
And we can't see the meter here, so we're gonna be blind watching this one. Ryan Suckup, big moment here. 7-6, 4 seconds left in the half. This used to be an auto DC. If you missed it, there's the block animation, and Doink gets the block. Doink gets the block. The commies have the ball. Derek Forrest is gonna take this in for 6.
Oh my, what a turn of events. That is terrible if you're Q there.
Q is sick. Q is sick. Oh, the clipboards, the Surface tablets. Tom he's throwing them all. He's punting them.
Yeah, wow. Good for Doink to hold him, make him kick a long field goal, get that sack, which kind of forced him in that situation. And it pays off for him. He gets that big, kind of roll the dice, gets the block in return.
Unbelievable. What a huge swing. We're going to get the RPO. Oh, no, we're not going to get the RPO. I'm actually shocked at that. Doink going for 2 here. Big moment. Everything's covered. He's going to force it. It's picked off. Can he take it back for 2? Are we going to get 2? Carlton Davis, he's running. McLaurin's trying to chase him down. Are they going to get it? Does he have the speed?
I don't think he's got the speed.
I don't think he's got the speed.
Wow.
2-point conversion for the Bucs.
Crazy series of plays to end the half there. There's nothing more exciting than that in the last play. 0 seconds left on the clock in the first half. My goodness. We still got a 3-point game.
Oh, man. After all that, boy, I need to settle down. My heart is...
Yeah.
Man, oh, wow. Man. What an end of the half there. What a rush of emotions. 12-9. Jeez.
Yeah, we got a good one on our hands here, man. It should make for a very exciting second half here. Doink gets the ball to start, and he's going to need a good extended drive with points. No question about it.
Yeah, and of course, you just gave up the old pick 2 at the goal line, but I mean, Doink, this is still momentum is firmly in your favor after that block. So hopefully he doesn't panic and just takes this slowly, and he's going to get just immediately bottled up on the stretch. Loss of 4, my gosh.
Yeah, running against this defense is not fun. They got speed.
No, it's actual AIDS. It's so horrible.
Oh, it's terrible. He's had a few decent runs, but overall, you're not going to get a whole lot of that. The ball is going to have to be won by Sam Howell, and I'm not sure he's going to be able to do it.
And Dom, I see you in the chat. Thank you for listening to me. SML Live, you don't chase points in the first half, folks. You just don't do it.
Maybe I'll break it out for you, Prime. I don't think I can do it as good as someone like you, though, man.
Oh, there's the spin move. Dwah! Dwah!
Oh, man. There's the first spin move that I've seen in quite some time that was successful.
That gained him about at least a half an inch.
I think after he broke a tackle and got pushed back, it actually lost him a half yard, but it was successful.
It was successful. He absolutely avoided at least one tackle, all that to bring up a 3rd and 7, which is still not what you want to see Sam Howell in. Oh, God, the curl route. Be careful. And we're going to get a hold. We're going to get a sack. Is the ball on the turf? The ball's on the turf.
Ball's on the turf.
It's recovered safely. This is insane. It's going to be a hold. Q's obviously going to decline that. Bucks are going to be getting the ball back, so all that, kind of no harm, no foul.
This game has gone absolute mayhem at this point. In a series of 5 plays, you've had a block kick, the returned 2-point conversion, a fumble. I mean,
a successful spin move.
Successful spin move that lost them a half a yard. There's nothing better that I'd want to be commentating right now.
No, not at all. This has just been. Dom says this game needs to be drug tested. I think I agree. As we're going to get Fournette up the middle. Nice little cutback. Q has really kind of mastered that. He gets 5 on the run.
Yeah, Q's looked really good on the ground. I mean, Leonard Fournette's still averaging about 9 yards a carry. It's just absolute domination down there, and it's in a place where I expected Doink to have an advantage. He is not having the advantage.
Absolutely, and Q's going to use that for the play action now, which is going to lead to a big gain for Rachaad White. He's up to the 46. Really, Q has moved the ball at will in this game, outside of a bad read and the block kick.
Yeah, he definitely feels like he's pressing a little bit, though. It looks like he's settling down to start the second half again, which is good. But at the end of the first half and halfway through, it kind of looked like he was looking for some deeper shots, and they weren't there. Mm-hmm. Take what's given to you and make Doink make a play.
Straight man look here for the Commanders. And that's, oh my God, another risky corner route. This one's swatted away.
Yeah, those corner routes are covered pretty tight right now. I think Q's got to get away from them and start attacking the middle of the field a little bit more. Get Doink's user moving out towards those corner routes and come back and attack the middle like he did with that Chris Godwin crosser.
Yeah, I want to see him run some kind of concept with a corner route and a sit right under it. I think that would be his best option here. Hit that as Rachaad White is just a manly run here. Goodness.
Holy. Just would not go down. Breaks about 4 tackles on that play and gets it down to 3rd and inches. Heck of a run by Rachaad White.
Yeah, this guy is just absolute trouble and really just getting whatever they want on the ground here. 3rd and inches. This is go for it territory, so you just don't want to lose a lot of yards in this play. You have 2 shots at this thing.
Yeah, in this situation, I'm probably just keeping it on the ground, maybe a little RPO action, but something simple that won't lose more than a half a yard, where I can kind of draw something a little bit more risky up on a 4th and 1 if it comes to it.
Yeah, and Q says, screw that. I'm going to gun doubles.
It could be an RPO.
That's possible, yep. He's going to pass it. It's not an RPO at all. He's going to just fire it. He's going all the way. He's just going to score. Jeez.
Wow. Okay, well, screw what Click says. We'll just go score a touchdown with Mike Evans. And Q reads that cover too and attacks it. Q's kind of started to master that prime route that he's beating a lot of people with. But looks good on that one and makes Doink pay with a touchdown instead of keeping it short and just getting a first down.
And that's going to make this a 4-point game here, 16-12. I bet nobody had bets on this final score.
No, it's kind of a tough score to call. Still a lot of game left, though, but it's definitely going to be a weird final, I imagine, with 2 field goals, a missed 2-point conversion that got returned on the other side. I mean, just absolute wild stuff here.
Yeah, absolute mayhem. And the Commanders have 90 total yards on offense, actually, as Howell's going to drop back in the play action. He's going to find Brian Robinson out in the flat. Going to get up for about 11 here.
Up to about 100 total yards, and I don't think any of those yards are passes beyond 5 yards. Q's really got to make that adjustment because there's nothing there downfield currently.
as he's going to come out and empty. I don't know that I love this. His offensive line gets blown up. He's in trouble. Does get it away. Throw it away. Ooh.
Whew, they got through quick. I did not like the route concepts there at all for Doink. Going empty completely takes away your run threat, makes Q's user able to just go cover the pass immediately. And Q's user is very, very talented.
Yeah, and all of your drives have stalled out when you're not getting yards on first down. So you really, I don't love the empty call there. He's going deep again. That's into just so many Bucs jerseys. Whew, he's lucky that one fell incomplete.
I'd like to say he threw into triple coverage, but I think that was more like quintuple coverage there.
Yeah.
I don't know what he read, but it was not the right read. That was a Helen Keller throw that makes me jealous.
Yeah, as we're going to bring up 3rd and 10 now. This has been a problem spot for the Commies offense all day. Q going to back off the coverage. Howell back to pass. He's going to chuck it deep. There's 2 Bucs out there, and it's going to be swatted away.
That's all you need. Again, make him throw deep. He doesn't have the arm strength. The Bucs corners are great. I mean, I don't know how many times I got to say it, but it's every time Q makes them throw it beyond the line of scrimmage, Boink stalls out, and here we are again stalling out, getting the ball back for Q.
So we're gonna go for the punt return here, and actually King's got some space. Ooh, oh man, he was close. Yep, he was close.
Man, I was gonna have to pull out another.
As the Bucs gonna start this one at 31, Brady under center. He's gonna go play action. I think he's got Evans. He's going for it. We're going deep all the way down the field, and Evans brings it in. Wow, all the way up to the 5.
I didn't think the old man had it in him anymore to make a deep pass like that, but
he shot up on the sidelines before throwing that.
Ooh, he had to have, because that's from the 20 down to the 5. My goodness, what a pass!
That is just a massive bomb, and Q's feeling it now. He's up at the 5. Fournette up the middle gets absolutely cracked. No gain here, but the Commanders, they're reeling.
Whatever. They are, and that's exactly what we were talking about earlier. Q's been setting up that deep play-action shot all game. He's been running the ball extremely well, and there you go. You see him bring out the play-action shot.
Oh, my God, it's a read option. Tommy's got the ball, and he's just going to slide. I honestly wanted him to dive. I wanted him to dive.
Man. Oh, man. We are seeing some wild stuff in this one. Tom Brady on a QB option. Whew, I thought this was a simulation.
Double down, quarterback power. Let's see it.
Oh, I love the quarterback wrap right here.
Yep, quarterback wrap, quarterback power. I want to see him hurdle the line.
Go over the top.
Yeah, over the top. This is all I want to see here. Brady in the gun, 3rd and goal from the 2. He boringly hands it off and stopped at the 1. 4th and goal from the 1. Decision time for the Bucs.
Go for it.
He's going to go.
Got to go for it here. Yep.
QB sneak only feels right at the moment.
No QB sneak. You come out and you bring out the play action.
Oh, I could see play action. He said field goal. He listened to me. No point chasing. It's pretty late though. Yeah, it's.
Yeah.
Here's the thing though. Doink hasn't moved the ball on you at all.
No, he really hasn't.
His only touchdown is off of the thing, the block. That's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah. No, he really hasn't. I mean, he's gotten down. He's stalled out every time though, but it's definitely it definitely can change at any moment. So you got to
sure can, especially on this kick return. And Antonio Gibson going to be bottled up at the 23. They make me nervous every time still.
Yeah. I mean, he already got 1 special teams touchdown. It definitely isn't out of the realm possibility to get the 2nd.
Yeah, Doink, I mean, he really is here on the back of the special teams. We know it has not been the offense.
Not with this guy coming to the helm.
Howell on the pistol, going to throw this behind the line. Robinson with space, takes it up for 5.
And there it is again, though. I'm really surprised that Q hasn't seen this and made the adjustment. I would say of what has he got? 6 completions. I'd say 5 of them are within 2 yards of the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I think you're about right on that. I know it's 2 RPOs. You've got that swing pass. You had 1 out. So we're going to go for another RPO here. This is a Kugbanum. He's going to be taken down for 2. Yeah, another one, though, right at the line of scrimmage. You're right.
Right at the line of scrimmage. You got to just keep taking it away. But holds him to a 3rd down and 2 here. It's definitely manageable for Doink. So we'll see if he can get that first down and keep the chains moving. Otherwise, he's going to be in real big trouble.
Yeah, this feels like a must convert. So this is, biggest play of the game for the Commies here. 3rd and 2, much more manageable. We've seen him struggle 3rd and 7 and longer, but the 3rd and 2s have not been too bad. Looks like halfback blast. He's going to roll with it. Robinson, yep, easy up the middle.
What a hole. My goodness.
The Red Sea parted.
Yeah, I think somebody in a wheelchair could run through that hole. My goodness. But good play and good work to get himself into a 3rd and short situation. That's what he's got to keep doing for himself here.
And see, this is where he starts looking at these play action plays, and this is what I don't like. You just have not survived all day when you're not getting yards on first. Looks like he did check out of it. Smartly goes to the run here. Robinson with good space. He goes up for 6.
He was all over it, drew the blocker. Doink does a good job to still pick up 6, but he was there, and Doink's in a 2nd and short, and just needs to play smart football here.
Yeah, 100% as he's down by 7, 5:50 left in the game. Makes some checks at the line. This is going to be another run, counter left. Robinson just shrugs off a guy. Nice little juke at the end. Goes up to the 38, first down.
There's some running lanes starting to open up. Good run again by him, picking up 11 yards on that one. Now I gotta ask, if he scores a touchdown on this drive, do you go for 2, thinking that you're not going to be able to get another one?
No, it's still too early. You just have to take your Q is all over this zig route. That's a nice read, though. Nice pace. Oh, it's dropped. It's dropped by Terry McLaurin. Wow.
It's another one, downfield, incomplete.
Yep. He's had nothing. You're dead on correct about it.
That's what I'm seeing. If I'm playing this game, I'm making that adjustment, and I think Q has at this point.
As Doink's going to go for the run here, try and get some yards to make this an easier 3rd. It's a draw play. Q sniffs it out, misses the tackle. Robinson gets 4 out of it.
I got to give Doink a lot of credit. He's probably the best player at running draws that I've seen. I'm very bad at them.
Terrible. But, I'm awful at them.
He's done a very good job with getting openings. And another big hole.
3rd and 6. He goes for the inside zone, and it pays off. He saw Q come out in that cover 6. Goes right up the gut. He's up at the 23 with a first down.
Yeah, and sticking to the ground seems to be working for him now. Vita Vea, it looks like he's adjusted, started double teaming him, and Q's coming out in some softer coverages. Only up 7, which isn't always the best idea.
Oh boy, predictable play here. Everybody knows this one. Q's all over it, except he plays it too shallow. Still dropped.
Another one incomplete, but he got open surprisingly, and our receiver just lets Doink down there and drops the ball.
This is just a lot of closing speed. It was open, but the ball has got to be there and in the perfect spot, and it's a little off. He had to jump up for it. I don't know if he tried to high pass it. But how back to pass again? Pressure. He's going down. Shaq Barrett.
And this is where Shaq Barrett can start to take over. I've seen it plenty of times. Late in games, he just starts lighting up every single play, getting instant pressure, and there's no answer for it once that starts to happen.
That right tackle just got sent to the shadow realm. I mean, he's on the ground. He's rolling around. It's bad. His dignity was just stolen on national TV.
He looked like the backup tight end for the San Francisco 49ers.
Ouch. Brock Purdy weeps. Sam Howell back to pass. Going to hit the drag route to Kwugbanum just to get a little bit back here to bring up 4th and 12.
Yeah, I don't really
know what Doink does.
Reason on that one. You kind of needed to pick up more than 9. But going to Sam Howell's strength and hitting the underneath stuff is probably the right call regardless of what I think.
Yeah, and Paulie pointed out these very deep dropbacks, and that is something I've noticed too. And boy, he says empty for 4th and 12 here. With the way this offensive line is played, I don't love it.
No, you can sit back, pass commit, and let Shaq Barrett eat on this one. You got to be a quick read, quick throw, and I do not like this route combo for it.
No, you have to think this is going to be probably forced to McLaurin. That's what he's doing. Everybody's all over it. Oh, my God, he caught it. Oh, my God. Head top. Touchdown, Commodores, Commanders, whoever they are. Wow.
No way did he come down with that.
Q was sick.
Dude, that's double coverage. Q's all over. Now, Q brought his user a little bit too deep, but he's all over it, double coverage, and somehow Terry McLaurin makes a miraculous catch. My goodness.
That is absolute insanity. I hope somebody clipped that because I'm going to need to watch that a couple more times. That was a purely disrespectful catch.
Yes. Now, if you're Q, got to settle in. Brush that one off. You got 250, plenty of time to drive down the field and kick game-winning field goal. Don't need to win by 7. You don't need to win by 20. You just need to win.
Yeah, nobody cares about the score.
No. 250. Take the clock. No need to
run the rock, man. Run the rock.
I mean, yeah, it looks like Doink's going to plan to come out and nickel again, picking his play before Q even picks his, which is never a good idea. And Q can just sit back and start pounding the rock again.
He's bringing his own blitz here, too. If he gets past the first level on the run, this is trouble. He's going to do exactly that. Here comes Rachaad White. Oh, that's a huge tackle at the 39.
Huge tackle at the 39, but that's the start you need. I mean, you pick up 14 on your first play. You can really sit back. If he wasn't comfortable coming into this play, he sure is now. He needs about 20 yards, and he can kick that field goal for the win.
Yep, and milk this clock as Doink is going to not take any timeouts yet. Let's see how this plays out. We got Brady on the play action. He's got the underneath route. Take it. Yep. Yeah. There's Leonard Fournette. Jukin and Mookin. He's up to the 47. Another first down.
All the way into plus territory. I mean, I don't know what Doink saw there, but he took that hard flat and brought him way away from where he needed to be to cover anything underneath there.
That is the thing with Doink's user, man. It is just far, far too aggressive.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he saw the deeper route, saw that crosser, thought he was going to stick with it, but it left. I mean, Fournette had 20 yards in front of him before the.
He also took the flat on the outside, manned it up, and then usered the other guy in that area and took him out of there. So he literally left the whole thing empty. Now he's going zero coverage. Rachaad White, he's lucky this is a run, honestly.
Pays off for him. Pays off.
Yep.
But Q's in the driver's seat right now, and if Doink doesn't make a stop here, it's gonna be over.
Yeah, it sure is. We're actually not going to get the timeout. I believe Q has the wind, if I remember correctly.
I do believe you're right.
So field goal, honestly, we're just about in that range. Brady drops back. Yep. Easy slant over the middle. This is trouble for Washington.
If he didn't before, he sure does now.
Yeah.
And at best, there will be 30 seconds left on the clock. And that's absolute best case scenario.
Yep.
But if he calls engage 8 here, there's going to be 0 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, 4 receptions, 143 yards for Mike Evans, and a score, and now reminding me that we did not have a Duck Kings thing, because he definitely would have been in my lineup.
Yeah.
Or at least that's what I'll tell everybody now that I know that he had a good game.
Let's be honest, you wouldn't have got it in time.
No, probably not. As Leonard Fournette all the way up this is going to be it. He's going to just take a seat down at the 9, except Tristan Wirfs gets hurt on the play. It stops the clock. Oh, my goodness. How many times are we going to see this?
It's Jadeveon Clowney all over again.
Jadeveon Clowney somewhere is clapping. Maybe not. His Browns just got clapped by Monty.
Oof. I mean, I like that for my draft pick, but that's about it.
Yeah. As Fournette is going to take this at the middle. I hope Q is on conservative. Doink going to take his time out.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to give Doink about 46 seconds left by the time he gets the ball back, and we've seen him return plenty of kicks.
We sure have. As Monty's in chat saying PTSD, and now I can't get that play out of my head. That's the funniest thing I've ever watched. As Fournette takes the stretch right, he's going down to the 6. Another timeout for Washington. Tristan Wirfs with a dislocated thumb, so he will not miss extended time. That is big news for Tampa.
That's huge because Tristan Wirfs is one of the best offensive linemen in the league. But my goodness, I mean, that definitely shook Q. I think he's had a little bit of a loss on what exactly to do here.
Yeah. Just don't pass. Just please, for the love of God, don't pass the ball.
Oh, he's going to pass.
Knowles Magner said he got clapped. It was like 24-7 when I saw the score. If you made it closer, I apologize, Noel. Brady, and they go, oh, God, he's passing. Oh, God, oh, God, oh, God. I'm terrified.
Take a sack.
He checks it down to Fournette. Smart play. Up to the 2. We get a timeout for Washington. Q, don't throw anything stupid. Please kick the ball.
I see him going for it.
I'm terrified. I thought for sure he was going to go for it.
Yeah, no, this is the right call.
Yes, it is.
Doink has not been able to move the ball quickly. Deep passes have not been there. It doesn't mean they won't be on this last drive. But now Q can kind of protect the boundary and see if Doink can make a legacy drive, as we love to call him.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to have 41 seconds left. Oh, God, I thought I got the block animation, honestly.
That would have been miserable.
I would have lost my vocal cords. They would have been gone. So please kick it to the fullback here, Q. 40 seconds left. Up 3. Kick it to the fullback. Oh, God! Oh, God! Oh, he took the fair catch. Wow.
Doink plays it straight up. Good for him.
Good for him, honestly. You know what? I respect that move.
Yeah, same.
I think that might have been his only shot to score, but I respect that move.
Probably. But realistically, returning it from 5 yards deep with 40 seconds left is not your best.
No, it's foolish. It would just be literally exploiting something in the game. It would have been a foolish call. He's going to have 40 seconds here, starting at the 25. He's down 3. Seasick Cam, Sam Howell, legacy drive time for Doink in the playoffs. Howell drops back. Howell throws it over the middle of the field. Oh, no. Akugbana makes the catch, but...
Going to kill 10 more. There it is.
9-second runoff. He doesn't go for the spike. He's making checks at the line.
100% spike
He's
there.
not running anything to the outside. He throws it up to the middle. Akugbana dies, and the ball falls to the turf.
Honestly, probably a good incompletion there. Lets him reset, but he wasted a lot of time by not just taking the spike there, resetting himself.
And by not having an out route on the field. Why did he run a return route on the left side?
He had one corner, and that was it.
Yeah. Oh, just terrible game management there. But now Howell's got to throw up some prayers.
I don't think he can do this at this point. There's an out route finally.
Yeah, there's an out route. It's a play late. As he's going to drop back about 6 miles. He's going to chuck out a desperation corner. Falls to the turf. 6 seconds left.
Well, I don't want to say it's over, but we've seen it before. But
we have seen it before.
Let's see
specifically
what
with a team with Washington as the name.
Yes.
So we're going to get a timeout just to make sure everything is set correctly here.
Who takes a timeout there? Didn't like what we could come out in, I guess.
Now Monty is not the only person in chat with PTSD.
You had to bring it up for Prime.
I did have to bring it up for Prime. It's just, as we're going to throw about 9 miles short. Somehow he gets out of bounds. Oh, my God. The pass is completed in tight coverage. Jahan Dotson makes the catch at the 44 and is out of bounds. 1 second left.
61
yards. Oh, my God. He's in field goal range, maybe. Oh, my God. Doink. It's going to be an ice kick. An ice kick for Doink to save his life in the playoffs.
It's too short. He's not going to be able to hit it.
It's going to be so tight. He's against the wind. Can Doink do it? Legacy on the line.
A perfect
The kick is up. The kick. It's good. The kick is good. The kick is good.
Oh, we got overtime in Tampa Bay.
Oh, the kick is good. Doink. He's been waiting for this moment for months, for years. He gets his opportunity and he nails it. And he wins the toss.
The Doink moniker. Now, new playoff rules are in effect now. Don't forget, a touchdown does not win the game in the playoffs.
That is correct. And, we really haven't seen him score any offensive touchdowns. So that's also something to keep in mind.
No.
Will he return this one? He will not. Fair catch.
Yeah, I respect it. I
do respect it. I respect. You know what? Cheers for Doink. This is impressive to watch. And a 7-minute quarter. So
now,
EA breaking out all the stops here.
Well, because I think EA doesn't know how to program it to once that clock hits 0 to get an OT2.
Correct.
If somebody steals the ball. But good for them for trying to do a fix.
So Sam Howell going to start with a pass. Going to find the drag over the middle. Terry McLaurin with the catch up to the 42. Nice start. Very
nice start. Q's giving up the underneath stuff again, though, and it's not desperation mode anymore for Doink. He's got to...
Q has to regroup. I mean, he's got to be so shook right now.
Yeah, he does. I do not like this defense right now.
No, I don't love this defense either. I think we're in a straight man, and it's going to be a sack. Ooh. Shaq Barrett. Stepping up when he needs to.
Yeah, that's exactly what you need. 2nd and 20. Doink has not been able to show that he can get out of these types of situations. Let's see if he can prove it wrong on this drive.
And I think we see just a massive hold on the left side of the line there. I don't know if you saw that.
A little bit. Yeah, a little bit.
My goodness.
I think he was screaming.
Yeah, it's a good thing he got the sack on the other side. That was egregious. Howell drops back to pass. He's going to force that. He is lucky that was not picked off.
He's making some zero read throws, and I am not a fan. I mean, it looked like he read cover 3 or something on that, and thought he could drop it over the top, but Q's corner plays it perfectly and gets a SWAT animation. Doink's lucky it wasn't a pick.
Yeah, 3rd and 20 here. This is a tall ask for this Washington offense today. At his own 33, he's got all the deep routes on the field. And Q's going to take a timeout.
Oh, not a bad idea. Make sure you're setting the right what you want, and come back and make a play here, get the ball, and drive for the win is what he needs. But he's got to get the stop here first.
So biggest play of the day, Howell in the gun. 22-22. 3rd and 20. Need a conversion. Howell back to pass. Howell has time. Howell under pressure. Howell's going down. Barrett with his 3rd of the day.
Wow. And Barrett, once again, Q had everything locked up, takes the drag. We've got to tell you, Doink was throwing that drag, and it was going to be a pick 6 to Devin White. So he's very lucky that sack came through.
Yeah, probably much better for him. Prime says he had square for the touchdown. I did not notice that. We'll have to go back and check that for the tape after. Might be a tough one for Doink to see.
Ooh, and D-Muse is confirming, so obviously we missed it, and
that's a tough break there. That's
Doink missed it too.
Yep, that's tough. As Q now comes out with a chance to win and move on. Brady in the gun.
Now points wins. So all he needs to
anything
do
wins here. He's going to go for it right off the rip. He's
got
got the deep crosser. Great throw and catch. Chris Godwin, he's all the way up in field goal range already.
Well, that's Q. That's one of the better players in the league, taking a deep breath, delivering a strike, and putting himself to set up for the win here.
Q has 421 yards of total offense on the day. It's been a crazy one, but assuming Q wins this, I think it is the right result.
Yeah, it feels like he has just dominated this game from start to finish. I mean, the running game, he's probably got over 120 yards rushing. There you go, 150 yards rushing.
Geez.
Just absolute insanity all across the game, and he definitely deserves to win this one.
So Bray stays in the gun. Doink brings everybody, and that's going to be,
Oh, man, that's 2 routes being in the same spot because the
collision.
He had everything.
Can you imagine if that ball hit off the one offensive player and then got picked off? Because it was very dang close.
It was. Yeah, but he had the tight end wide open if he doesn't get kind of held up at the line there. Run the ball. Get the field goal.
Yeah, 3rd and 9. I think you just run the ball here. Don't do anything stupid. As he's going to make a lot of checks. This feels like a fake. Oh, nope, just kidding. It's Q. He's just going to throw it. And he's going to... You got to be careful. Throws it away. Oh, my God. Tom's dead. He just hates his life right now.
Clenched.
He said, you got to be kidding me. You're sending me back here with this defensive line?
I'm curious if this is actually going to ice here. It's been a long time.
Yeah, I don't actually know. It does ice. Wow, good for EA. They're really impressing me today.
So, yeah, they've done a good job. Minus the
second ice kick of the day from Suck Up. It's up and it's good. Q moves on.
There it is. Game over. Great game. Absolute fantastic from start to finish.
Dude, I need a breath.
Yeah, seriously, especially towards the end here. It's been nonstop action. Heck of a game.
Heck of a game. QP battles through some adversity. Doink almost changes the narrative on himself with just a massive kick to send this thing to OT, but the Bucs survive and advance. That means we have Bucs and Cardinals, QP and D-Muse, and we've got Packers and Panthers, me and Meats on the NFC side of the bracket. Whew. What a first round. Thanks for being here, guys. We will see you next time. Clink, thanks for doing it with me.
Absolutely. Thank you. See you guys.